Right now at 10, presidential sparring. President Joe Biden and former President Donald Trump square off in the first presidential debate of this election season.
And Wisconsin's Attorney General visits Sparta to discuss new resources to fight the opioid crisis.
Plus, the La Crosse Rotary Club is celebrating one of their Rotarians being elected district governor.
You're watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now at 10.
Good evening, everyone, and thanks for joining us for News 8 Now at 10. I'm Ken Kozarowski.
And I'm Emily Brown.
President Biden and former President Donald Trump went head-to-head tonight in the CNN presidential debate.
With battleground states like Wisconsin and Georgia set to be tightly contested, a lot was riding on tonight's performance.
Now, Donald Trump, the presumptive GOP presidential nominee who is 78, questioned the 81-year-old president's fitness for office.
President Biden spoke in a hoarse voice. Sources have since told CBS News that Biden has a cold. The president stumbled numerous times, appearing to lose his train of thought during several responses. Former President Trump spoke confidently, but made numerous false statements on policy throughout the debate, including a statement that everybody wanted Roe versus Wade overturned.
Trump consistently went after Biden's handling of the southern border, claiming the largest number of terrorists from all over the world are coming into the country.
We have a border that's the most dangerous place anywhere in the world.
I've changed it in a way that now you're in a situation where there are 40% fewer people coming across the border illegally. That's better than when he left office.
President Biden criticized Trump for his part in killing a bipartisan border deal in Congress earlier this year. Both presumptive nominees returned to the campaign trail Friday, bringing their message directly to voters. The next debate is scheduled for September.
The La Crosse County Democratic Party gathered at the Rivoli Theater to watch the debate this evening. The debate started off with talks about the economy. Biden attacked Trump on his tax cuts, saying the cuts benefited the wealthy and added to the nation's debt. One registered Democrat said she wished to hear more about the former president's policies aside from taxation.
I really wanted to hear what Trump would have said about his policies. I find that he has a lot of rhetoric and he has a lot of comments that go back into conspiracy theories, but no policy. What is his plan for policy except for taxation?
Chair of La Crosse County Democratic Party, William Garcia, claimed the tax cuts passed by former President Trump, quote, blew a massive hole in the nation's deficit, end quote, and added, other than that, got nothing else accomplished.
Republicans were also hosting watch parties around the region. La Crosse County Republicans were meeting at Congressman Derek Van Orden's office, though that meeting was closed to the media. Eau Claire County Republicans hosted a watch party as well. The group's vice chairman is glad the state of the economy was a primary topic tonight, especially early on. He says inflation, higher interest rates, and higher rents are all hurting middle class and lower class Americans, and that returning to a Trump presidency will fix that.
He can do it again. He can create a very solid economy, put us into good trade deals around the world like he did when he was president.
We did also reach out to the La Crosse County Republicans for comment, though they declined.
Well, we had a little bit of rain make its way through the region this evening, and it looks like there's more to come with that tomorrow morning, Greg.
Yeah, definitely. We got some potentially some more significant rainfall coming through by tomorrow morning's commute. Actually, that's why I got the ponding symbol there. We're going to actually see a little bit of ponding on roadways if we get that rainfall ready to come. But definitely is going to be a wet start regardless through the morning. Really, that 7 to 10 a.m. mark is really when the most significant rainfall will occur. Otherwise, we will see a break later on, but not the morning. Same story for Eau Claire. Significant rainfall maybe a little bit earlier, and then we'll start tapering that off probably around 10, and it won't be raining as much, but still there's a chance overall. Really, as you look at right now, that activity is beginning to approach. That is some rainfall, not everything that we're going to see right now. As we kind of zoom out, the bigger picture shows there's that front well to the west, and then as you zoom out even further, you're going to see that front that extends all the way back to the Dakotas, and this whole system is pretty big and complex. It's going to take all the way to Saturday morning to get out here. But overall, as we look out the precipitation through the night, just scattered showers, the lines of this coming through probably through about 3 to 4, and then it really starts picking up in intensity and coverage for the morning commute. So once we get past the morning commute, we'll kind of break down what we expect for the afternoon, the evening, Friday night, and then of course everyone's concerned about the weekend, which actually doesn't look too bad right now. We'll break that all back down a bit later.
All right. Thank you, Greg. A former nursing administrator of Pine Valley Community Village is under arrest for creating fake threats toward herself. 38-year-old Shaponda Jimerson contacted the Richland County Sheriff's Office in April, claiming she was receiving Facebook threats from a Richland County resident. She said the resident was harassing her and her family and provided a letter to authorities to support her case. After an investigation, RCSO determined the letter was fake. An online record showed she created the Facebook accounts and sent messages to herself. She turned herself into Richland County Jail Wednesday, where she was charged with perjury and resisting obstructing an officer.
A 13-year-old has been arrested for a shots-fired incident in La Crosse. On Monday night, police responded to a shots-fired call on the Hood Street. No injuries were reported, but shell casings were found. The juvenile is facing charges of possession of a dangerous weapon by a person under 18 and 2 counts of first-degree reckless endangering safety. The incident remains an active investigation.
Wisconsin's Attorney General Josh Kaul is visiting Sparta Police to celebrate new resources to fight the opioid crisis. Now, the state is receiving about $750 million through 2038 due to a multi-state settlement with opioid manufacturers. Sparta Police getting a $250,000 grant from some initial settlement payments. The department will hire an officer dedicated to substance use responses in the community. That officer will train with the local nonprofit Next Steps for Change, which organizes peer support substance recovery services. Officials say adding more peer support services can help reduce the cycle of addiction.
The opportunity for peer support is significantly less in terms of dollar amounts than putting someone into a 30-day treatment program somewhere.
If we can step in with resources, we may prevent that next fatal use.
Moreski says in the last year, her organization has helped over 200 people with substance abuse issues in Monroe County.
The Wisconsin Supreme Court overturned a 2020 ruling which kept an anti-abortion protester from coming close to a Planned Parenthood nurse. In 2020, a Trumpelow County judge barred Brian Aish from being near nurse Nancy Kadinsky. Kinchke sometimes worked at a family planning clinic in Blair and claims Aish verbally threatened her. Aish argued that since his comments were made from a public sidewalk, the comments were protected under free speech under the First Amendment. In a unanimous decision, the Wisconsin Supreme Court agreed with Aish and overturned the 2020 ruling.
Chippewa Valley Technical College is one of just 6 colleges in Wisconsin to be designated as a National Center of Academic Excellence in Cybersecurity. That's according to a White House strategy report to increase the cyber workforce. Now, according to the report released Tuesday, the strategy's goal is to increase education opportunities as a way to boost the cybersecurity workforce. Instructors say the White House's recognition is a feather in the cap of CVTC and the work they're putting into the cybersecurity field.
La Crosse Mayor Mitch Reynolds is appealing the decision to designate the former South Community Library as a historic structure. The South Community Library closed last year due to city budget cuts. Last month, the Heritage Preservation Commission voted to approve the building as a historic landmark. City committees have been discussing proposals to redevelop the building into housing. Mayor Reynolds' appeal says the application for historic preservation lacked evidence. The Common Council will discuss Reynolds' appeal at the July 11th meeting.
The Rotary Club of La Crosse is celebrating one of its members being selected to lead the Rotary District next year. Today, Todd Restel was officially named the district governor of Rotary District 6250. That district represents 52 clubs across 28 counties in western Wisconsin and southeastern Minnesota. Restel says he'll promote peace and water sanitation during his term, and he's excited to spread his message to the whole district.
I get to go to 52 clubs, meet people from all different communities, see what they're doing, get to celebrate with them, and that is by far going to be the most fun part.
Serve as Rotary Club president. Today, La Crosse's current Rotary president passing the gavel to her successor, Mark Jolivet.
As flooding continues across the Midwest, we take a look at rising waters in our area.
And some tips on how to stay safe on or near the rivers right after these messages.
Chevy Truck's advanced camera technology lets you see over, under, through Up to 8 available cameras and 14 views, so you can focus on the view that really matters. Don't miss a thing. Chevy's got you. Get 1.9% financing on this 2024 Silverado when you finance with GM Financial. Or get $5,750 total value on this Silverado when you trade in an eligible vehicle. Visit HometownChevy.com.
The heat is on.
And so is Carl's Salute to Savings sale.
Save up to 45% on major appliances.
Get up to $1,000 back with Carl's exclusive rebates. Get this 28 cubic foot refrigerator for only $14.99. See the all-new washer, dryer, combi models.
All TVs are on sale.
Shop our Serta iComfort Eco mattresses.
And our great selection of name brand grills.
Carl's Salute to Savings sale.
Carl's is a servicing dealer since 1956.
Every week it costs more to feed my family.
Prices are just out of control.
Boy, inflation is really hurting us. It's got to stop.
Career politicians like Biden and Baldwin just don't get it. They're making things harder for folks here in Wisconsin. By stopping the crazy spending that caused inflation and cutting red tape, we can bring prices down. It's time for a change. I'm Eric Hovde. I approve this message. I'll get the job done for Wisconsin families.
Flooding has impacted numerous cities across western Wisconsin, including the Driftless region.
News 8 Now's Michael Germain rode along with a routine patrol on the Black River. He joins us live in the studio with the latest. Good evening, Michael.
Ken and Emily, earlier today I had the opportunity to patrol the Black River with Andrew Jarrett, a boat patrol officer for the La Crosse Police Department. He emphasized there are many things people should be aware of due to the recent flooding and the upcoming 4th of July holiday. For many people, they've never seen the Black River water levels this high. With river levels well over 10 feet, the National Weather Service has issued moderate flooding for La Crosse, reaching levels above 14 feet. Andrew Jarrett, a police officer for the city of La Crosse, says flooding has impacted slow no-wake zones.
Areas that normally are not slow no-wake, that are close to developed shoreline, become slow no-wake zones.
While we were out patrolling, we stumbled upon a piece of a floating dock in the middle of the channel, demonstrating the importance of adhering to slow no-wake zones.
That continuous wake that's beating against the shore is going to cause damage to those docks and damage and erosion to those beaches.
With the 4th of July approaching, more people will be spending their time out on the water regardless of boat landing closures.
We'll be out here providing that education to boaters about the slow no wake and providing enforcement to the area.
Now, the National Weather Service is expecting river levels to remain high for the next week. Now, during the 4th of July, the river levels are expected to stay consistent at 14 feet.
All right, thank you, Michael. A local nonprofit hosts a hootenanny.
There are big plans to help the community with new housing in just a few minutes.
Oh. Well, we have some weather going on. I kind of skipped that. We have flooding potential, not flooding, but heavy rain potential, followed by maybe some storms in the evening. We'll kind of break all that down coming up on your first warm weather update after the break.
On these trails, I find the middle ground and get things moving. I've done that as a state lawmaker, and it's what I'll do in Congress. I'll work with both parties to get things done for workers and families.
Lane's Farm and Fleet's 4th of July sale is going on now, so celebrate and save with great summer deals throughout the store. Like men's work and sport pocket tees, $12.99. Rewards members save an extra $2. 36-pound bags of Estate lawn fertilizer, $29.99. And select dog treats are on sale, 20% off. In a rush? Place your orders online at farmandfleet.com and pick your items up in our convenient drive-thru in just 1 hour.
Find value at Lane's Farm and Fleet.
If there's one thing we like, it's choices. And your Ford dealer is the place to start. With a full lineup of vehicles and available powertrains. Get your ideal combination of power and capability with gas, hybrid, or all electric. But more important than the power you choose is what you choose to do with it.
Now get financing as low as 1.9% for 66 months, plus up to $3,000 FlexBuy cash on select Ford SUVs. Only at your local Northland Ford dealers.
It's here, the 4th of July sale at Drury's in Fountain, Minnesota. It's the perfect time to save with store-wide sale prices, 48-month special financing, and free gas. Only at Drury's will you find beautifully tailored sofas and chairs, handcrafted bedrooms and dining rooms, a huge selection of premium leather, and the designers to help you put it all together. Great sale prices, 48-month special financing, and even free gas. The 4th of July sale happening now at Drury's in Fountain, Minnesota.
Nomo lets you check on mom, day or night from anywhere. Is mom okay? And what if she's not?
If there's an emergency, Rapid SOS provides a direct connection to emergency services immediately.
Calling 911 connects you to your local emergency services. You can't directly call mom's 911 unless she's local too.
Rapid SOS is integrated with 911 services nationwide. Our 24/7 safety agents can dispatch help where it's needed.
That's Nomo.
Enhanced by Rapid SOS.
I know how to get things moving in the state capitol, but in Congress, I'll also have the experience to stop bad ideas like the national abortion ban and stop attacks on our democracy. I'm Katrina Shankland, and I approve this message because our freedoms are on the line.
Is it time for new windows or doors? Contact the company who has done the research for you. The best windows and doors installed by the best people. Clear Choice Window and Home Solutions.
Thank you for watching News 8 Now. Expect more.
Habitat for Humanity in Winona County hosted its annual Hootenanny today.
Yeah, the second annual fundraiser took place at the Minnesota Equestrian Center and featured live music, games, food, and a live auction.
Proceeds from the event will go toward building and repairing homes for local families in need. One member of Habitat for Humanity says the greatest part of today's event is knowing they're making a difference for a family.
Building a home, providing a house for someone, a home for someone is just, there's no greater feeling.
Last year, they raised $83,000. This year, their goal is to raise $100,000.
Well, we could be in for a wet Friday, but then the rest of the weekend might look pretty darn good. Let's get the latest details from Chief Meteorologist Greg Barnhart.
Yeah, we're definitely looking at at least a wet start to Friday. We'll have some dry breaks there probably for around noon to the early afternoon, but the morning commute definitely is going to be wet, and we still have some chances for some thunderstorms going into the evening and overnight hours. So really, it's probably going to be wet until about 10 a.m. Then we're going to have probably a dry break between that and maybe thunderstorms, rounds of them, lines of them be coming through between 4 and 3. We'll have to keep an eye on severe or strong. It's still pretty low, but something to keep in mind of. Then breezy conditions for Saturday. Maybe a shower up to the north, but most areas will remain dry, and that continues on Sunday. Right now, this is just the first area, that light rain that's beginning to approach, but it still falls apart as it gets closer, so it's still going to take some time that we're really going to see more steadier light rain. That'll probably won't occur till closer to the morning commute, but overall night, we'll just see rounds of just some light showers, some sprinkles. It'll start picking up a little bit of intensity after 3, and especially as you go towards the morning commute by 6 a.m., we're going to see widespread light rain, moderate rain embedded in that, maybe even a thunderstorm right now. That's still pretty low. And then about 7 to 9, really this batch of light to moderate rainfall, steady rainfall comes through the area. So by 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. it'll probably break for Eau Claire, probably closer to 9 to 10. We'll see the kind of the break for La Crosse and areas to the east. So the noon hour, still some showers or sprinkles, but overall I think a lot of areas will remain just cloudy conditions. And then we're going to watch to the west for redevelopment towards the afternoon, and this gets a lot more questions. Pretty much low confidence exactly where this redevelopment will happen, but we'll probably start seeing a little uptick in showers and thunderstorms after about 4. Then potentially down to the south is one area of concern, and then further west in Minneapolis is another area of concern with redevelopment. The front still well back to the west, so as we go throughout the evening commute, some areas will be dry, other areas might be seeing showers, even a line of thunderstorms potentially towards Eau Claire. We'll see if this occurs. It'll begin to push east by 8. The front will be still to the west. You can see wind still coming out of the south. The cold front doesn't really start to come through till overnight. So we'll see lines of showers and thunderstorms hit and miss throughout the nighttime. And I think by about 2 or 3, you'll finally start seeing that cold front come through, and then we'll start drying out for Saturday with maybe a little bit of a shower activity in the afternoon, daytime heating, breezy conditions, cooler air mass coming down, so it'll be much cooler as we go through Sunday and even into Monday too. But overall, The weekend looks dry, but the temperatures will be on the downturn. So severe threat, this likely will change a little bit. For right now, it's further to the south where they'll actually see a little bit of daytime heating once the morning activity pushes east. We're going to struggle with the cloud cover, so that's debatable if we get severe weather down there, whether it'll be severe when it comes through our area. But we'll keep that in mind as we go throughout the Friday evening. Rainfall amounts could be quite significant, up to 1 inch potentially for the morning. It's a little bit more question as we go in the afternoon how much rainfall will actually occur. That depends on where the thunderstorms occur right now. But overall for tonight, rain increases towards the morning commute. It'll pick up in intensity and coverage. We'll see that come through. And then for tomorrow, definitely a wet start. More breaks as we go in the afternoon time frame. As we look at the weekend too, we're looking at dry conditions continuing through the temperatures in the mid 70s, and then the next rain chance comes in Monday and Tuesday. So definitely have your umbrellas handy and drive carefully for the morning commute. But the weekend overall looks dry and actually kind of on the cold, chilly side for some areas with the low to mid 70s for highs.
Hey, looks pretty good.
Yep.
All right, Greg, thanks very much. Coming up next in sports, the Loggers look to make it 10 straight wins against the Border Cats. Plus, the U.S. men's soccer team had their hands full with Panama. Could they pick up the win? Jacob's got the answer and more next.
News 8 Now Sports is brought to you by Ho Chunk Gaming Wisconsin, with 6 locations of fun.
Ashley Stars and Stripes mattress sale is going on now. Save up to $500 on select mattresses. Plus, pay 0% interest for 5 years with no minimum purchase on all in-store purchases. Only at Ashley. Shop more deals in-store and online.
In the courtroom, we see Donald Trump for who he is. He's been convicted of 34 felonies, found liable for sexual assault, and he committed financial fraud. Meanwhile, Joe Biden's been working, lowering health care costs and making big corporations pay their fair share. This election is between a convicted criminal who's only out for himself and a president who's fighting for your family.
I'm Joe Biden, and I approve this message. There are trucks, and then there's the GMC Sierra. Available with the connected driving experience and the world's first 6-function multi-pro tailgate. GMC Sierra. It's the truck. Or get $3,500 purchase cash on select GMC Sierra models. Or get a total of $6,000 purchase allowance when you trade in an eligible vehicle.
Visit your best choice GMC dealer today.
The feet have a really big impact on how the rest of the body moves. The knees, the hips, the lower back especially. If the foot isn't properly aligned, all of these joints are going to function incorrectly. That results in a lot of muscle tension and chronic pain. What I really like about the Good Feet system is that the right arch supports can put the foot in its proper alignment. So all the joints up the rest of the body will be aligned properly as well. And when the body's aligned, we can reduce the risk of injury and chronic pain.
Hip, knee, or back pain? See if Arch Supports can help you at the Good Feet store.
Ashley Stars and Stripes mattress sale is going on now. Don't miss these mattress hot buys, now only $7.99. And get a free adjustable base upgrade with an Align by Ashley Sleep mattress purchase. Only at Ashley. Shop more deals in-store and online.
Covering all of the exciting action from your community, here's News 8 Now Sports.
Well, June 19th was the last time the Loggers lost a baseball game. And in their recent path of destruction was the Thunder Bay Border Cats. And tonight, the boys from up north were looking for some payback. First inning, the home side gets on the board first. Luke Davis is going to send one down the line. Matt Mira was going on the pitch, so he is going to score easily to plate the first run of the game. But the Thunder Bay team would bring the Thunder in their bats. Ty Hamilton sends one to right, and that one ain't coming back. That gives the Border Cats the lead. Then up by 3 in the 5th, it's going to be Duncan Matthews. He is going to lift one just over the outstretched arm of the shortstop. Thunder Bay ends the streak, pounding out 18 hits and defeating La Crosse 12-3. Brewers with a day off today, but the Twins in action for some afternoon baseball, and they hit the ground running. This Carlos Santana double makes it 6-0 in the second inning. And in the third, more good wood by Minnesota. Willie Castro lifts one to left center. That one's going to get to the wall, scoring one, and Castro is going to be safe for a triple. How about a few more in the fourth inning? This Byron Buxton bomb would make it 11-0. Twins would go on to take this one over Arizona 13-6. 11 years ago today, the Bucks selected Giannis Antetokounmpo, and as they say, the rest is history. Last night, Milwaukee took a shot on another Skinny Raw product who played professionally overseas prior in A.J. Johnson. Now, John Horst knows there is uncertainty and criticism, but he's excited for what's to come.
We're really excited about A.J. when he plays and how quickly he develops and how quickly he earns his opportunities to be determined. But this is a player with great athleticism, speed, talent. I love his mentality, toughness, and so we're really excited.
And today, with the 33rd pick in the NBA draft, the Milwaukee Bucks selected Tyler Smith, who is a 6'9" forward who played in 43 games with the NBA G League Ignite. And similar to Johnson, Smith is also 19 years old and seems more like a long-term project than someone who might get the next real minutes next year. But that jump shot does look pretty smooth to me. Meanwhile, not much pushback from the Timberwolves fans about their first round last night as Minnesota traded up to get pick number 8, Rob Dillingham out of Kentucky. Now, Dillingham averaged just over 15 points per game and was named the SEC Sixth Man of the Year in Lexington. T-Wolves also snagged Terrence Shannon Jr. with their 27th pick. Shannon Jr. was a handful for opposing defenses as he was named to the AP All-America third team. He also ranked 3rd in the country in scoring. All right, how about some soccer now? U.S. facing off with Panama in the Copa America, and the Americans would strike first. Unbelievable hit here by Flo Balogun to get the scoring started. But an early red card by Timothy Way really put the strain on the U.S. defense. Caesar Blackman takes advantage just 4 minutes after that first goal. That evens things up. And then in the 83rd minute, Panama goes on top. Jose Fajardo gets one by Ethan Horvath, and that would do it. Despite being big favorites, the United States fall to Panama 2-1. And in some other U.S. sports news, this guy's having himself quite the time out west. Sam Blaskowski out of UWL barely squeaks out a spot in the semifinals of the 200-meter dash in Heat 1 just about 45 minutes ago with a time of 20.61. Top 6 runners in each heat advance through tomorrow, so Sam edged out Lawrence Colbert by 0.03 of a second to punch his ticket to tomorrow. Blaskowski, a late add-in for some competitors that dropped out as well. So quite the accomplishment by Sam, and best of luck tomorrow. So how about that?
Good luck for him. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Awesome
I mean, he's
stuff.
been dominating for UW lacrosse. It seems like ever since he got to campus.
Yeah.
And a Wisconsin native from the Oshkosh area, so always cool to see
Sounds
that
like
success.
a fast name too, like Blaskowski.
Yes, exactly.
Blaster.
He's just been born to sprint.
And he's D3 too, going against these guys that are sponsored by Nike, Adidas, all this stuff, D1 as well, and he's D3 doing this. It's pretty special stuff.
Showing that hard work, dedication, time in the gym, it all pays off.
Yeah, so that's awesome. Good stuff from Sam, and good luck tomorrow as well.
Yeah, all right. Thank you, Jacob.
All right, we have more news after this.
I'm Tammy Baldwin, and I approve this message.
How much I weigh is nobody's business.
But Eric Hovde wants to make it his.
Eric Hovde thinks that if you're overweight, insurance companies should charge you more.
There should be consequences to those personal choices. Fine, you want to do that? Your health care is going to cost more.
How insulting is that?
Hovde would increase healthcare costs for 1 out of every 3 people in Wisconsin.
Eric Hovde, what the hell is wrong with this guy?
Get ready to save huge at the King Furniture Independence Day sale going on now. We're celebrating with huge discounts on sofas, sectionals, recliners, bedrooms, dining rooms, lift chairs, and more. Our warehouse is overstocked and we need to move some furniture fast. That means incredible savings for you. Find July 4th deals on the best brands in the furniture and mattress business. Do not miss the King Furniture Independence Day sale going on now.
Everyone deserves the fastest, most reliable internet speeds, regardless of where they live. That's why Spectrum offers the fastest speeds in more neighborhoods than any other provider.
Switch to Spectrum Internet for only $49.99 a month. Call 1-833-376-4999.
With Spectrum Internet, you can power all of your devices to enjoy streaming, video chatting, and gaming. I rely on Spectrum Internet. You should too. Call now.
Ho-Chunk Gaming Wisconsin invites you to experience the thrill of gaming like never before. With 6 locations across the state, there's something for everyone. Whether you're a slots enthusiast, a poker pro, or prefer the excitement of table games, we've got you covered. Plus, indulge in delicious dining options, live entertainment, and exclusive promotions that add even more excitement to your visit. Come join the fun at Ho-Chunk Gaming Wisconsin.
News 8 Now and Dairyland Power Cooperative present the Community Calendar.
The La Crosse Area Farmers Market Association is holding the Cameron Park Farmers Market every Friday through October. Connect with friends and neighbors over fresh, local, sustainably grown, and harvested food. Catch Moon Tunes Thursdays at 5:30 at Riverside Park. Enjoy a wide variety of music during this family-friendly summer concert series.
For more information on these events, or if you'd like to submit an event, visit news8000.com. You expect more, so thank you for watching News 8 Now.
The Arcadia School Board has approved a new effort to make childcare more affordable for district employees.
News 8 Now's Allison Fergut was in Arcadia today and spoke with those who will be seeing the new benefit.
Starting July 1st, Arcadia School District staff will get a 25% discount at the district's Little Raiders Child Care Center. The new initiative helps address ongoing childcare issues in the area. Many Arcadia parents say they struggle to find affordable, nearby childcare. The Arcadia School District, who holds the Little Raiders Child Care Center's license, was dealing with their own issue, staff retention. The district is now aiming to fix the two issues with one solution, a discount at the district's child care center for district employees. Employees like Cassie Pronjinski make up about 30% of the center's parents. She says the discount will prevent her from looking at jobs in other districts.
It will allow us to hopefully have a bigger home, grow a family here, save for our children's future schooling, and just all around not be on such a strict budget, which is really great.
Those involved hope that the district and the center itself inspire other districts to start similar programs. The center's director says 8 school districts have called or visited to learn more about the center. Reporting in Arcadia, Allison Fergut, News 8 Now.
Thank you, Allison. Now, right now, the center has about 128 kids, but they're hoping to someday expand.
Yeah, add more cute faces to them. Are they aren't they just adorable? I just want to squeeze them.
Absolutely.
I think me so happy.
Probably one of Allison's favorite shoots to go on today.
Oh yeah, the cutest one by far. Okay, Greg, we'll have one final look at your forecast when we come back.
Join the conversation at facebook.com/news8000. Or you can always find us at news8000.com.
The 4th of July patio sale is on now at Home Seasonal Concepts. Get up to an extra 15% off sale prices on porch and patio. Plus, get a free cornhole game set with any patio purchase of $9.99 or more during the 4th of July patio sale at Home Seasonal Concepts.
Save big money on Pittsburgh paints and stains at Menards. WeatherScreen is a water-repellent deck stain that protects wood while allowing its natural beauty to show through. A gallon starts at $27.98 after rebate. Complete your staining project with ultra-advanced semi-transparent stain. It's a stain and sealant in one that can be applied to damp wood, allowing you to clean and stain your project in one day. A gallon is $34.48 after 11% rebate.
Save big money at Menards.
If there's one thing we like, it's choices. And your Ford dealer is the place to start. With a full lineup of vehicles and available powertrains. Get your ideal combination of power and capability with gas, hybrid, or all electric. But more important than the power you choose is what you choose to do with it.
Now get financing as low as 1.9% for 66 months, plus up to $3,000 flex buy cash on select Ford SUVs. Only at your local Northland Ford dealers.
Your Home Improvement Company is a local company specializing in reviving outdated and worn-out bathrooms, and right now we're offering a significant discount to homeowners. That's right, you can save up to 30% off your bathroom remodel. Call the number on your screen and take advantage of these huge savings. With over 2 decades of experience, you'll notice the difference with our superior American-made bathroom remodeling products installed by certified local professionals committed to exceptional customer service, all backed by a lifetime warranty. Call today to schedule your free estimate and save 30% on your bathroom remodel. Whether you dream of a complete bathroom remodel or a simple tub to shower conversion, we'll surpass your expectations with our array of stunning design options and top quality materials. Enjoy a premier remodeling experience with trusted products with flexible financing options. Call today to book your free estimate and take advantage of our limited time offer. Don't miss this chance to elevate your home with your Home Improvement Company. Your Home Improvement Company, where it's your home made better.
4th of July at Home Furniture starts with 2 big days of savings. This Thursday and Friday, get up to an extra 15% off sale prices. This Middleton Queen bedroom suite is $24.99. Made in Wisconsin with American Red Oak. 2 big days of savings Thursday and Friday at Home Furniture.
All right, tomorrow definitely it's going to be wet during the morning commute. That's one thing to take note. Break during the lunch hour around that time period, and we still got that chance for some storms in the afternoon, but it's going to be more hit and miss, so everyone won't see it. So that 90% really is for the morning. The weekend overall looks good,
looks
just
good.
cool conditions, and then we have the next chance Monday night into Tuesday, which also poses maybe a heavy rain threat too. The good news, not a lot of heat or humidity at all in the 8 days, which I like.
Yes,
Yeah, it's nice.
absolutely.
Very refreshing.
Thanks for joining us tonight at 10.
We'll see you tomorrow.